Hi, my name is Lora Evanouski and welcome to my reflection video. It is amazing that 2 years have passed since I enrolled in the MET program. Time sure passes quickly when you're immersed in something that you are so passionate about. This reflection video is part of my culminating project for my e-portfolio. As part of the Master of Technology program, this video illustrates what led me to educational technology and my personal and professional growth through the Educational Technology program. In addition, I will highlight some of my prominent projects completed in my tenure as a graduate student at Boise State University. Because of the experiences in the MET program and through practical application of learning theories to hands-on experience, I have the knowledge, skills, and tools to effectively lead other educators and trainers when integrating technology into learning situations. Key components to the MET program, which have made me successful in using educational technology, are learning theory, which allows for sound curriculum development and message design, practical use of technology such as Dreamweaver, Camtasia, and Fireworks, and the proper use of discussion boards, which creates connections and keeps the learner on task in e-learning, ensuring the use of peer evaluation and reflection. I'm a graduate of Indiana University holding a degree in elementary education. I applied my degree in the field of teaching to not only elementary education of 6th graders, but also mentally, physically, and emotionally challenged students in Northwest Indiana. Having this experience, I entered into the corporate retail world where I would train and develop employees for over 20 years. In 2009, I was training employees for a Pacific Northwest company. I found that I wanted and needed to learn more effectively how to train employees using technology. Because of the industry I was in, I could see the wave of the future bearing down on me. I wanted to get ahead of the curve and make good use of my brain. I had searched various programs, and after speaking to Jerry Foster on a snowy December morning, that this was the best decision for me. I applied and was accepted into the MET program at Boise State the spring of 2009. In addition, I soon learned that the company I was working for filed Chapter 11. I was losing my job. Based upon the economic climate and my insatiable need to further my education, I decided to enter into school full-time. One of the most important experiences I have had during my online education through Boise State was my very first class, EdTech 501. I had not taken a structured class in a very long time, and because I had never taken a class online before, I was nervous. I was not familiar with school technology, Blackboard, Moodle, discussion rooms, wikis, or blogs. My instructor, Dr. Pollard, encouraged all in my class to dig into technology and communicate with our peers. This experience laid an excellent foundation of how to approach online learning. Another extremely important experience for me was EdTech 502. This was a very steep learning curve for me. I had never tried to use technology such as HTML or CSS. I felt like I had landed on Mars and the aliens were speaking to me. Through trial and error and a few less hairs on my head, I prevailed. It was a huge accomplishment for me to have a handle on how to manipulate technology such as Dreamweaver. Through these experiences from these classes, I learned the value of persistence, struggle, and achievement. These innermost feelings need to be remembered and considered when approaching an online learning and training situation. Following along with my newly found hunger for creating visual projects, I fell in love with EdTech 513 Multimedia. This class showed me how to join visuals with narratives to create a complete package for the learner. This type of learning through the senses, both auditory and visual, stimulates and engages the learner. I have used this format in creating presentations for GSA or even family projects. When I see audio and video that do not correlate to multimedia principles on TV or in a website, I now understand why they should be corresponding. Cognitive overload is an important aspect to stay aware of and keep control of for your learners. I will carry these important principles when creating future projects, whether they are personal or professional. I am also proud of the message design I created in EdTech 506. I had never used fireworks in the manner that was required for this class. As in my struggles with Dreamweaver, I felt like a beginner taking up golf, not knowing which club to use or how to hit the ball properly to send it straight towards my target. Eventually, you get the hang of which tools to use and when to use them. With the encouragement of Dr. Beck, Lynda.com, and my peers through reflection and collaboration, I began to understand the use of design elements, design principles, and design guidelines. I also relied heavily upon my training from EdTech 513 to reduce cognitive load and EdTech 502 with the use of Dreamweaver. As I progress into web and message design in my future, the elements I used in EdTech 506 are extremely important. Crafting your message can make or break a website and learning situation. Camtasia is a screen recording device that was introduced to me through EdTech 502 in the tutorials produced by Dr. Snelson. It records the screen and anything on there, so you can follow the mouse along.
Hello everybody, in this tutorial
and play a tutorial. I found that watching and listening to the video helped me to not only understand Dreamweaver, but also able to interact successfully with Dreamweaver. I used Camtasia throughout my duration in the EdTech program to create tutorials to help facilitate deeper understanding of the materials to be learned, such as Google Earth in 10 minutes, a digital story into Idaho's wilderness, and also a tutorial on Picasa, and also how to use wikis. As I look forward into my career as an educational technologist, I plan to use the software of being able to record the screen in the future to create more tutorials for employee training as well as learning situations. I will also use this format to give feedback to any projects I encounter, fostering a deeper connection between the online learner and the materials and me as an instructor. Through all these wonderful encounters, I have learned to engage and to be engaged through the use of technology. I have realized that this engagement also leads to more active learning, which also correlates to more deeper and authentic learning. As I look forward into my career as an educational technologist and web and message design specialist, I will strive to meet the rigorous demands of using technology as my mentors, peers, and instructors have provided for me. I have also learned that when using technology, I must constantly be aware of new and evolving technology, but strive to find the best method that will suit my learners. For this program was just the beginning of my educational technology journey.